Hello everyone, and welcome to today's stream. I am Wolf Mage 1011, and today we are playing some more Final Fantasy XIV, post Shadowbringer's stories. Today we will be starting the weapon class line, and yeah, let's get started. Ruby Doomsday. The Resistance and Alliance forces prepare in earnest as a new threat looms on the horizon. Wolf Mage, but you can make. As you may have heard, Commander Aldin has given orders to embark from Alliance headquarters to hold back the advance of the Empire's latest menace. Not that the soldiers stationed there are too chuffed about being on the front lines against these new weapons. If they're designed to slay primals, they'd make short work of us mere mortals as well. Mind you, it's Gaius Balsar and his followers who led the charge so far. By all accounts, they've been giving as good as they get. Unfortunately, their stories have met with little. Their stories have met with little success. I dare say they'd benefit greatly from your presence on the battlefield. If you're ready, my colleague over at Para Predatora will show you the way. Okay, let's mount up and go to Para Predatora. Now, I was supposed to be in a D&D style tabletop thing today right now, but I had to choose between my stream with you guys and doing that right now. I chose to go with you guys because, well, you guys are my community. You deserve as much attention as I can give you, and honestly, I feel that the fact that I couldn't stream yesterday obligated me to give you guys a stream. So yeah, here I am. Fair warning, between quests when we are in Duty Finder, we will be doing faith for the seasonal event. Speaking of the seasonal event, I have a new rapier for my Red Mage due to the seasonal event. That I can class Glamour and Rapier of the Serpent Lord. Cast Glamour. And now I have the Rapier of the Serpent Lord. That looks neat. Let's use that for a while. Resistance Fighter. On your way to headquarters, I take it? Yes. But yeah, we will be doing the weapon quest line. We will be doing so as a Red Mage. Valaduian. To be honest, we weren't sure if you'd ever show up. I, for one, am glad you've decided to throw in your lot with us. Gaius says you are our best hope of defeating that abomination. We have seen only a glimpse of its power, and even that was more than enough for us. So your mind is set? Then I shall apprise you of the situation. We have discovered that the previously abandoned Ultima Weapon project is being helmed by the reformed 7th Legion. They've already succeeded in producing several prototypes, one of which is set to be deployed on the Eorzean front. Its name, the Ruby Weapon. Severa and I were able to get within striking distance during one of its test runs and made an attempt to destroy it. An attempt that ended in failure. Alas, based on our knowledge of the original Ultima Weapon, the explosives we employed should have been sufficient to blast through its armor plating, but they barely left a mark. We suspect the gifts of its predecessor may have proven the source for its resilience. We suspect the gifts of its predecessor may have proven the source of its resilience. As you well know, the Ultima Weapon was designed to absorb aether from icons, and the Ruby Weapon, no doubt, shares that ability. If they were summoned during the uprising in Garlemald occupied territories, and therefore consumed, our enemy would become all the more familiar. But its near impenetrable armor was only the beginning of our troubles. It fought back with whip-like claws, and that can be extended and contracted at will. In the face of such opposition, we were forced to withdraw. Gaius was injured, shielding me from the Ruby Weapon's assault. Even now he struggles, and damn it all, if I hadn't been so careless, this wouldn't have happened. You needn't concern yourself. You need not concern yourself. Let us not forget that I am the one who initiated the Ultima Weapon project. If I must give my life to bury this shameful legacy, then so be it. If you were to face it as you are now, you'd be cut down before you even hobbled within firing distance. In any case, we can't afford to lose the information in your head on both the foe we face and the Empire itself. We all know that asking Wolf Mage's assistance presents our best chance of stopping that Machina. It is true that if anyone were capable of putting such a monster putting down such a must. Let me restart that sentence. It is true that if anyone were capable of putting down that monstrosity, it would be him. Though I have no right to ask you this, will you lend us your strength? I'm not one to back down from a fight. You have my thanks. And mine, though I must impress upon you the urgency of our situation. We have received word that the Empire is preparing to advance on the Give It Dark. That is where we intercept them. It's if our fate fears are proven. You. Hello, Lord Raelius. You kind of made me stumble over my words more, but hello. If our fears are proven correct, the ruby weapon arming among their host. Should it break through our lines, there is no telling the devastation it will wreak. Make no mistake, the very survival of Ariel that hangs in the balance. So, but hello. Sit down, enjoy yourself, have some nuggies. It goes good. I decided to skip my tabletop RPG that I was supposed to join today in order to bring content. So enjoy. It was either I do the tabletop RPG or I give you guys content. I chose content. Once you have healed yourself for the battle ahead, your escort will lead the way. What price must the world pay for my hubris? A short while earlier, in the Garlean-occupied city of Welrid. Well, the tabletop is not my stream particularly. It is something that someone else is recording, so I didn't want to invade them with my stream. If you are looking to watch that, however, from what is being posted, go to Rabbit Blitz. He is the one doing the tabletop. He is the DM. Oh, okay. I might as well give him a shout out. There's Rabbit Blitz. You can follow him for when he starts streaming again. But yeah, he is the one who running the tabletop campaign I was supposed to be in right now, but decided to give you guys content instead. Commencing Ruby weapon activation sequence. All units stand by. Initiating synthetic orsite system. Fusion successful. No sign of incompatibility. Awaiting your signal. Ruby weapon, codename Darkness, ready for launch. Yeah, quite a few people didn't show up this time, so I'm sure it's fine. One second, I'm gonna surprise someone. Boop.
Boop.
Surprise.
Hi.
I just figured I'd say hi while I'm on my stream.
Oh, are you streaming right now?
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Hello. Hello, Poji.
Hi. Let me pull you up.
How are you doing? I am doing
okay.
Weapon Quest 5, which is post Shadowbringer stuff.
Okay. The iconic weapons for each class thing?
Yep.
Yeah.
Not weapons for each class, no. As in weapon.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
Final Fantasy 7 Ruby weapon stuff.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
Oh. Oops.
Oops.
Ah, yeah. Really, this is Poji Force. They're a good dragon. They're the reason I have the dragon in the wagon sound redeem.
Oh, I just got the 789 at the mini cacpot.
Oh, nice. That is good.
Yeah, that is good.
Well, I just thought I'd surprise you and say hi.
Hello. Mage chat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be playing with my sister and Kalada in a little bit.
There's a dragon in my wagon, and I don't mean to be bragging about the best tail wagon dragon in a wagon you could meet.
Shout out Poji Force here. Yeah, you guys, you should follow Poji. He is a good bean.
Good bean, good bean. You're good bean.
No, you. Anyway, I'm gonna hop out a call.
Okie dokie. Have fun.
Yep, they are the reason Aurelia said I have the Dragon and Wagons sound redeem. Simply named Dragon. Valentine has briefed me on our mission. I am to take you as far out as our expected point of contact with the ruby weapon. Once we arrive, the rest is up to you, my friend. I'm afraid. And now we are going to queue up for this. Cinder Drift. The ruby weapon. And we are going to go do fades while we wait for this duty fighter to queue up. Specifically, right now, we are going to Lenosha, out of Lenosha, and the Gomorrah Mines to fades for the seasonal event. Because in order to finish the seasonal event, we have to do fades. There's a fate right here. Nope. This one's already done. Frickin' blue mages. We are going to this area, which has two fates that spawn really fast together. Make sure we have the right equipped wristlet, the yokai watch, because yes, the yokai watch event is going on. In between us doing that's already done. Okay, I need to put a mount on this hotbar. Man, not a minion. A mount. Put it right there. And while we wait for Duty Finder, we are going to be doing fates in a loop here with a specific minion out to get the weapons for this event. Because in order to get the weapons, you need 10 of the Yokai Watch medals, the legendary medals, for said minion. I have the right minion out I want. Need to wait for this thing to become targetable. I hate when blue mages arrive, though. Because then they start one-shotting the bosses that are needed. Oh, fuck, there's a blue mage here. At least that blue mage is not one-shotting the boss. And this is what we are going to do until the Duty Finder pops. Hoping to get legendary medals. How many more of those do I need? 3 to get the weapon. Because I need a total of 10 of that medal to get the weapon I want. And the blue mage one-shot it. Fuck. That's why I hate blue mages. It's becoming an actual hatred for the class of blue mage. Blue mage. Blue mage. Like, this event is causing me to get an actual fucking hatred for blue mages. They're being so freaking toxic and stealing all the ability to do the event. Nope, no medal. And we are just going to be going back and forth through this loop while we wait for the Duty Finder. And if anyone wants to join me for the Duty Finder, They are welcome. Are you fucking kidding me, you stupid blue mages? You... You stop one-shotting the effing boss. Some of us can't get medals. This is probably going to be over before the duty finder is ended, so I'm just going to do this. Hopes that I get a medal. Okay. Go back to party chat. Big fat tacos, a big fat tacos, a big fat tacos, a big... I'm standing in the lane. Big fat... Anti-icon weapon restraints removed. Oh, fuck me, ow! Oh, thank you. I am new. Oh, fuck me. Is it just me, or does it sound like they're saying big fat taco? fucking out. Getting people up. Tacos, okay. For fuck's sake. Get some healers. Heals. There we go. Okay. No. This seems easier than it should be. Yeah. Be truly unstoppable. Sorry, everyone. This is the end of the activating. Turnips. The fuck? That was something. Oh. What happened? What? I have no clue how he died. Okay, shield is down. Attention to those arrows. Watch the arrows. GG. GG's, nice. Okay. Time for cutsceniness. Oh, there's a dragon in my wagon. The best wagon dragon in a wagon you should be. Even from after your Even from afar, your figure was unmistakable, as ever, an impressive display. Though, as I am sure you will concur, the ultimate weapon pales in comparison to this new monstrosity. If their research is allowed to continue, the next model will be nigh on unstoppable. With that in mind, the Alliance has listed the help of. Wait, I hear something. here to sift through what remains of the ruby weapon, are you? Eileen, what do you think you're doing? Eileen? Father? It has been too long. Al- Alphonse, and you too, Rex. Given that the Empire is proceeding with the weapon project and making it inroads into Eorzea, I suppose it was only a matter of time until our paths crossed. It's wonderful to see you again, Father. Although I can't say I think much of the company you've been keeping. I know a lot happened, but I'm just glad you're alright. Now you can come back to Garlemald with us. My days serving the Empire are over. Because you're suspected of assassinating the Bars? We know you never do a thing like that. There must be a way to prove you're innocent. Then everything can go back to the way it was. So if he found you two shivering, so he found you two shivering on the roadside when he was going through Whirlit. Right? Rightle? Rild? Lucky for you, eh? If he hadn't, we'd probably be dead by now. As for us three, our parents are all dead in the died in the epidemic. We'd still be begging on the streets corners if it weren't for him. I just wish there was a way we could repay Lord Gaius for all the kindness he's shown us. He fights for the Empire. We should too. That'll make him proud of us. They're saying we should join the army. I don't think that's such a good idea. Everyone in Whirlit, Whirlit was scared of the Garleans. Why would we want to be like them? Lord Gaius is different, but I know he is. He's right. He always says that the strong lead the weak. That's why he took us in. Alright. If becoming a soldier is what it takes, I'll do it. Who's with me? Count me in. Maybe one day people look up to us like we do Lord Gaius. Then it's settled. From now on, we're all brothers and sisters fighting for the same cause. Brothers and sisters? Then that would make Lord Gaius our father. Well, if he doesn't mind us calling him that, I suppose. So, and that makes you our big brother, since you're the old. You'd better be nice to us, or I'm telling Father, haha. Father, since you went away, a lot has changed in the Empire, for us too. If we'd known that you were still out here, still alive, none of this would have happened. What do you mean? The truth is, if you must go, I will not. I will not stop you. But answer me this: who was the pilot of the piloting the Ruby? We all know that Neil Van Darnus has not returned from the dead. Who do you think? Huh? What? What's going on? Riku! Welcome on in! Hello! Welcome to this guild. Hope you enjoy your stay. I am Wolf Mage, as you know. I am a furry streamer. I am also a shapeshifter. I am sometimes an Avali, sometimes a Protogen Wolf, sometimes a Shadox, sometimes other Protogen Wolf, sometimes a Volley Orb. Right now we are Volley, and we are playing some Final Fantasy XIV. Doing the weapon quest line. So yeah, settle on in. Enjoy yourself. I hope you enjoy yourself. Also, another thing about my stream you should know. Where are you? New people get some stars so they can mess around with stream avatars. Stream avatars is a little app I have where you can choose an avatar from the selection. Once you have an avatar, each avatar is around 25 stars, I think, 25 stars. The only avatars that are more than that are the wolf, which I use specifically. So if you want to get those, you'll have to do a little watching. But yeah. There's Pokemon, there's Digimon, there's, I think, a couple Final Fantasy characters. If I have re-added the Final Fantasy characters. If not, I will add those eventually. But yeah, in order to access stream avatars, if you're on PC, hover your mouse over stream itself, and there will be a little SA icon. Or if you are on mobile, you will have to, in between where the stream itself is and the chat, there is a little bubble in the corner. You tap that, there should be an SA icon, and you can choose a stream avatar. There's also fun stuff that you can do, like, here, I'll do a little thing right now. Let's see. There's also little... There's little mini games in stream avatars such as this you can participate in. It is a battle royale. You can attack people and earn stars this way. There's also other things you can do with stream avatars. But yeah, back to the stream. It was Malasadia. No, I refuse to believe that. I refuse to believe you let that happen. She was a sister to you. To all of you. I only want... We only want to finish what you started. And while we never forget all you have done for us, the next time we meet, it shall be as enemies. Bye, Father. As for you, hero of Eorzea, you'll pay for what you did to Malasadia. I swear it. Ellipses. Hello, Gaius Van Bales. We meet again. Come to see how your precious weapon project has been proceeding in your absence, have you? You are come to collect data on you are come to collect data on the Ruby weapon, correct? The pilot Melisidia should still be inside the cockpit. I will ask Baladulin to escort you to the wreckage. Any idea who this Melisidia is? An imperial crony of his, perhaps? One of the orphans. Gaius always did have an eye for talent and a mind to nurture it. In fact, Livia Festunis was another protege of his. He even took me under his wing when my father became obsessed with the Meteor Project. It's strange that I felt closer to Gaius than my own flesh and blood. Then my father and countless others lost their lives in the Bosja. Although he was acting under Emperor Solus, he masterminded the whole thing. I begged him to reconsider, to put an end to this madness, but my words fell on deaf ears. That's when I turned to Gaius for support, but he was as much a pawn of the Empire as my father, and refused to intervene. And when my friend came to serve, I defected, fled to Eorzea. I blame Gaius as much as any of them, perhaps even more, for the barbaric acts he carried out in the name of conquest. But when we met at the Praetorium, all the hatred that had been festering inside me seemed to fade away. I remembered the man I once respected. I think he dreaded Black Wolf was a mere plaything of the Asians, who left him broken and disgraced, having sent thousands of his to early graves. It's more than most could bear, and now the lives of the children he raised hang in the balance. Any personal grievances I have with Gaius can wait. I'd best gather what information I can on the Ruby weapon, and I'll be back as soon as possible. Speaking of Ruby weapon and Bozja, oh, you missed the big fight! Welcome back, Lord Rayleigh. You also happened to win a Battle Royale while you okay, and earn point from stream avatars. If Sid is as I remember him, it will not take long for him to finish investigating the remains of the Ruby weapon. He never was one to waste time. My engineers are still in the field, but there's something I thought you should know right away. About the pilot. I'm not sure how to tell you this, but if Melisadia is dead, I only hope she was not made to suffer. Death would have been a kindness. In all my years, I've never seen such a perversion of science and nature. Her body was used with the Ruby weapons, or those last moments must have been spent in pure agony as her very life essence was drained from her. So she was sacrificed to power that infernal machine. We must act quickly if we are to prevent the Empire from committing further atrocities. Wolf Mages, is there any other information you can share with us regarding the Ruby weapon prior to deactivation? Neil Van Darnus, did the legatus mean that much to Alcidia? From what I gather, it sounds as if data based on Neil Van Darnus' combat capabilities was used to overwrite the pilot's consciousness after she was fused with the core. If this technology is perfected, and the Empire begins implanting the memories of renowned warriors such as the White Raven who into its soldiers, the Alliance won't stand a chance. Is such a thing even possible? That's more or less how soul crystals work. A familiar method of transference was used on the prototype Estinian bot. Was it not? If your friend did mention he overheard the furry loading various sets of data into the test model during the battle, it would appear that the system has been improved since then. While it may bear some similarities. We know for certain until we've analyzed the wreckage of the Ruby weapon. It cannot be denied that combining combat data from an experienced soldier with the powers of an icon has yielded remarkable results. But in doing so, the Empire has sunk to the very depths of depravity. This is beyond forgiveness. For once, I agree with you. Yet one question remains unanswered. How were they able to obtain data on someone who was supposedly killed prior to the calamity? That's what I'm trying to determine. There is one possibility I'd like to explore, but I'll need to carry out more thorough investigation first. Severa will provide support while you are in the field. Not only is she extremely well versed in the latest Garlean technology, there are a few soldiers I would rather have watching my back. In the meantime, Valutin and I will follow the weapons tracks back to its point of origin. We will learn what we can of the weapon project and the manner in which Alphonse and the others are involved. Should we uncover anything of value, we will relay it to the troops stationed here. For now, I suggest you use this lull in Garlean activity to recuperate. Would I be correct in guessing that this belated reunion with those darling orphans of yours has stirred up memories of your time in Garlemald? Remember our agreement, guys. If you so much as think of returning to your Imperial Masters, I will kill you. Why is my chocobo... Okay. Why is my chocobo damaged? Okay. So you put down the ruby weapon. Gods, I wish I could have seen it. Not from too close mind. I suppose I should report news of your victory to the higher-ups. I realize you must have been through quite the ordeal, but could you give me a quick summary of the battle? You make it sound so easy. From the way you tell it, anyone would think you slay hulking brutes like that for a living. I'll put all this into report and leave a copy over there should you fancy a bit of light reading. Anyway, I expect you've got more pressing matters to take care of, like going for a celebratory pint. If the Garleans pluck up the courage to come knocking again, we'll let you know. Until then, rest up. I should have told him the truth. He'd be able to help us, I know it. He would. That's exactly the problem, Ellie. If he knew the true nature of the weapon project, he'd find some way to interfere. We've come too far to back down now. I won't let Malicetia's death be in vain. Even if that means going against Father's wishes. Clean up that bonds. We can all go back to being one big happy family after we've dealt with those pesky Eorzeans. That it'll be just like old times. If only it were that simple. There's no guarantee any of us will make it out back alive. Excuse me, I think you're forgetting whose turn is next. Oh, he of little faith. With me at the helm of the sapphire weapon, it'll be over before you know it. Whatever happens, Rex, promise you'll come back to it. I can't bear it to lose you too. Sleep now in Sapphire. Information related to the weapon project has been uncovered, and your allies prepare to depart for distant lands. Wolf Mage, I'm afraid we haven't much in the way of information to share from the front lines. We have, however, received word that Gaius wishes to speak with you at Alliance headquarters. We arrived. I've arranged an escort to take you to headquarters. So when you're ready to depart, speak with the fellow over there. Ready to head out? Good, you're here. The Ironworks have completed their analysis of the ruby weapon. That Garland wishes to share his findings. I take it you can spare a few moments? Very good. Please wait here while I inform him of your arrival. Glad you could make it, Wolf Mage. I'm sure you're as anxious as anyone to hear what we've uncovered. Oh, well, while you were away last time, you won a battle royale in avatars while you were AFK. Our early hypotheses were proven correct. The Garleans have designed a system whereby a pilot's consciousness can be forcibly supplanted with data based on the memories and experiences of another. Even a rank amateur could obtain the combat capabilities of a seasoned warrior. Precisely, and we learned how this was made possible when we opened the cockpit. The monitors were still operational, and among the messages deployed, one peculiar phrase caught my attention. Synthetic orosite system. Which is what exactly? Well, the core of the Ultima weapon was referred to as the Heart of Sabik by the Asian. We believe that to have been a type of orosite. I can't say much for the synthetic sort at this stage, but I've encountered real orosite before. It was extremely potent, perhaps equal in power to the Heart of Sabik. It's unclear whether the Garlean's simulacrum possesses the same properties as genuine orosite, but I intend to follow this avenue of inquiry to see where it leads. What we do know is that it was used to implant the combat data of Neil Van Darnus into the pilot, who has been presumed dead since before the calamity. Are you any closer to discovering how they were able to retrieve this data? The link didn't occur to Gaius at first, but he later told me of devices fitted to the Magitech armor of the Emperor's highest ranking officer. There is a reason to believe they were designed to emulate the soul crystals used throughout Eorzea. Yes, that was rumored to be its true purpose, but it was never publicly acknowledged. Perhaps those in the upper echelons of command wouldn't wanted to avoid comparison to the so-called savages they were meant to be conquering. There is also the question of whether the system even functions as intended. From what we've seen, we can assume they were successful in gathering combat data of those wearing armor equipped with the device. If the comparison with soul crystals is valid, perhaps the data was transferred via Aether. However, it seems that it extracted not only memories related to combat, but the soldier's very essence. As you saw, the pilot succumbed entirely to the will of Van Darnus. Though this is merely speculation, it's possible that being used with the Ruby weapon's core accelerated the process and caused the deceased Jadis to manifest in corporeal form. Could it be that the death of the pilot was caused by the system's malfunctioning? Hard to say. The Ruby weapon itself was still largely intact when it deactivated, which strongly implies that it was the synthetic orosite runnings amok that killed her, rather than the damage incurred during the battle. But even after our analysis, I'm afraid we still don't have enough information. For now, perhaps we should consult Gaius as our next plan of action. I did not mean to open the character sheet. Talk to Sid. I still need to get to the bottom of how the synthetic orosite works, and whether the pilot fusion with the core was a malfunction or planned from the start. Gaius will know how best to proceed. I have just returned from my reconnaissance, and I shall reveal my findings before taking a long overdue rest. Valueden has come bearing vital information. I traced the ruby weapon's path back to the occupied territory of which appears to be where it was built. What exactly is where? While enemy placed on the western edge of Gimlet, Weirlit lies on the opposite side, to the east. It was once a proud and prosperous city until it was brought to its knees by the Imperial invaders. You seem rather well informed. Perhaps I should have taken you with me. I thought that much was common knowledge. It is also where Alphonse and the others, and now the weapon project has brought them home. Yes, the place is now rife with Imperials. They have established an airship supply depot in the coastal town of Turncliffe. According to the locals, something resembling one of the weapons was transported there a few days ago. This bodes ill indeed. Were it possible, I would attempt to capture Alphonse and his fellows before they can launch an offensive. However, the distance between here and Turncliffe presents a considerable obstacle, and in all likelihood, their weapon will be ready long before we arrive. Approaching by sea would allow us to save time by circumventing their guard base troops, provided we were able to secure a vessel. Or you could use the Enterprise and take the most direct route of all, as the crew flies. In fact, this is the perfect chance to put my top secret plan into action. And might I ask what that entails? It won't be much of a secret if I told you. Now would it? What I can say is that there's a starring role planned for you, Wolfwing. Why so surprised? You didn't think I'd let you get off that easily, did you? I'll be here soon, so don't go anywhere. Many Imperials who fought at Gimlet withdrew to Weirlit, though they will have had ample time to recuperate by now. Were we to approach by land, we could expect considerable resistance. I must admit, I'm not fond of surprises, or secrets for that matter. I see Sid still delights in keeping others in suspense. I can only hope he does not make us wait over long. And we will be set to level 80, which we already are. We get to fly a map. Here it is, Wolfmate. I present Garland Ironworks' adaptation of the Ultima Warrior, the Warrior G, the G Warrior. I do Allegon design. I know Allegon design when I see it. Excavated from one of their ruins, no doubt. As a slaw, to be precise, we came across it during the course of our investigation and decided it would be a shame to let it go to waste. And you will be taking this refitted relic to face the enemies head-on? Yes? Perhaps my knowledge of the ultimate weapon will be of use. I'm counting on it as it happens, but first we'll need to perform a test run in the simulator before throwing you into battle. We haven't much time. We get to fly a mech. Good, zoom out. Okay, so I'm gonna read this. Let's begin the G-Roar training simulation. I prepared 3 trials to teach you the basics. First, I want you to try attacking the guidance system. Don't worry, it won't fight back. G-Warrior is armed with a ranged weaponry. Now's your chance to learn what it's capable of. That's a lot of damage. So far so good. Let's move on to something a bit more advanced, shall we? G-Warrior also comes equipped with right-tick boosters, which divert even more power to... Stop! Sit! Stop! Which divert even more power to its weapon, and increase its speed, maneuverability. This comes at a price. Activating it places a huge strain on the G-Warrior, so it must only be used in short bursts. That's why it's best to practice here before heading to battle. Now try activating Practic Booster. Wolf Mage, we can't test Practic Booster if you don't activate it. You'll notice that your movement speed is much improved, but as shown on your meter, the warrior becomes more and more stable. As you activate the booster, press the same button again. Are you listening? Auto restoration can mitigate a certain amount of damage, but don't rely on it. Very true. Now try using Practic Booster to destroy the target. This time, the node will launch light from each attacks in quick succession, but with your increased movement. Okay. There we go. Hard to read while in combat. Civil work Wolf Mage. It's best to activate the Practic Booster while I explain the final trial. We've covered offense, now look at defense. This is where the ethereal aegis become in handy. Unfortunately, you can't keep the barrier up indefinitely. Will drain the warrior's power reserves. You might even run out of energy for the weapons, so watch out. Let's try. Meter below. But for now, shows how much power is being drained. We'll use it to attempt to destroy like before. Shield. Deactivate the shield. Yep. And natural, alright. That's everything. Time 10, the simulation. I suppose that in theory, anyone of us could be the pilot, but I dare say your preternatural abilities give you a certain advantage. Incredible, but how does it compare to the weapons? Back for more training aid? Ew. Are you sufficiently prepared? I'm ready. Then we shall depart for Turncliff at once. Now this is the actual map. It seems they were expecting us, but who's the pilot? Wolf Mage, we're almost there. You better have your wits about you. Have control. Now get ready to strike. Huh? I don't want to say any of these. Sounds awfully familiar. Separate weapon. I can't afford to lose. All or nothing. Activate or oversoul. What's that? Hydrus combat already. Engaging organic core override. I will be monitoring the situation from the air. Follow my instructions. Eliminate the target. Big fat tacos, a big fat tacos, a big fat tacos, a big... Trembling. big fat tacos, a big fat tacos, a big fat tacos, a big. Big fat tacos. No, I failed. I don't feel like doing that on normal mode. I'm gonna do that on hard. On easy mode. I hate that fight. Easy, proceed. I am not averse to using easy mode to get through things that I find too difficult. This freaking robot is big. Get rid of that firing squad. There we go. Big fat tacos, a big fat tacos, a no. Come on, stop moving around. Smack, 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 smack. Oh, for fuck's sake. Guess we're doing this on very easy, because I am sick of this. Tried it on normal, tried it on easy. Sometimes you're just not good at something, and it's There we go. There we go. When he's about to launch. There we go. There we go. Finally. That's possibly the most annoying part of the questline, in my opinion, because I don't like the fight. Target has been silenced. Understood. Now that the immediate threat has been dealt with, we should gather what information we can about Turnflip. I can't help feeling there was a way to defeat the weapon. Perhaps shooting it in the head with a large cannon would have sufficed. I must admit, I envy your talent. Would that I possessed even a fraction of your skill. that I could better serve Gaius. You did well to pilot the G-Warrior so adeptly in so short a time. And with the weapon largely intact, it and his researchers should be able to gather a wealth of valuable information before it is dismantled. Perhaps we should take one last look upon our fallen foe. We should have known Father and his friend would track us down sooner. Now they're at our doorstep, and the sapphire weapon still isn't ready. Even so, it should still be able to fend them off, or at least buy us some time. Not quite how I imagined it, but it seems as good a way as die as any. Website. Riken, why are you still here? You're supposed to be moving the other weapons to a safe location. You can take care of that while I pilot the sapphire weapon. What are you talking about? I'm the pilot, not you. There's no to put your life on the line. Besides, it's still incomplete. I can barely perform basic maneuvers, so it'll be practically useless in a real fight. We have a solution. Oversoul. You want to end up like Melissendia? No, of course not. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. But she didn't give her life in vain. The ruby weapon left behind data that been used to improve the system, to prevent any further malfunction. What difference does that make? Once Oversoul is activated, the pilot fuses with the core. There's no way back. That's why I should be the one to pilot Sapphire Weapon, not you, Rex. Alphonse needs. You and I both know I'm the least qualified pilot we have. There's less to lose if I don't make it back. No, I won't let you. Please, Rex, hear me out. Ever since we were children, I was the smallest, the weakest, too afraid to stand up for me. But I had the best brothers, sisters I could wish for. You were always there for me, protecting me. Now it's my turn to protect you. Take the other weapons and get out of here. See this through to the end. Do it for me, for Melissendia. I'm counting on you. You always did have a stubborn streak. Alright, Riken. I won't let you down. Just promise you'll wait for me. the other side. Meet again, brother. You all made me happier than I had a right to be. Now I finally found my purpose. I have no regrets. Come on, Sapphire. We may be far from perfect, but we have a job to do. Let's give Father something to remember us by. The echo, I presume? What did it reveal to you? Rakan, poor boy. You were braver than most could ever hope to be. As we feared, I'm sorry, Guy. First Millicent India, now Rakon. We must find the remaining weapons and this man. Just to give a perspective, in case anyone wasn't here at the start of the stream when I started this quest line, the people who are piloting weapons die in the process. Literally, people for the weapon. And in so doing, and it so happens that Gaius is the father of the people who are being the pilots. So you can see anger. Why he's angry. Tell me, what do you make of Gaius Balsar? I understand the two of you have been acquainted since his days as the Black Wolf. He claims to have shed his pelts when he took up the hunt for apples. But he's still the same man deep down. He clearly kept quite quiet about having a flock of foster children back in the Empire, though it seems he would rather bare his teeth to his former masters than allow harm to come to them. Yet, try as I might, I can't make sense of it. Does he truly fight for the good of mankind, as he would have us all believe? Or is he merely biding his time before he reveals his true colors? Whatever the answer may be, in the end he will always be a Garlean, and though there may be horrible men, women among them, I have suffered much and more as a result of their conquest. Barbaric campaigns in which Gaius Balsar played no small part. My first encounter with the Garleans was 20 years ago, shortly after the fall of Elamine. They continued their march into the land that had long been home to the Dustflight. We sought to repel the invaders, but we were woefully. Our bows and arrows were no match for their magitech, and even our most powerful magics did little to slow their advance. I fought on the front lines, but was knocked unconscious the opening exchange. When I came to, I was alone. The rest of my unit slaughtered. I hurried back to my village to look for my wife and daughter, only to find the place deserted. My search lasted for days, then weeks, then months. It seemed they had disappeared without a trace. I finally learned from two Imperials held at the bitter mill that the villagers had been captured and used as test subjects for the poison gas that would later be known as Black Rose. They were never seen again. For 20 long years, I roamed aimlessly, with nothing but a hatred to keep me alive. I eventually found myself at the Twin Adder's Order of the Twin Adder, who offered me a place among their ranks. I desired the desire for revenge was the thing I had left, so without a moment's hesitation, I accepted. Were it not for the war with Garlemald, I would have been loath to work alongside the city-dwelling Gardanians, who for so long treated my kind as outcasts. But none of that mattered anymore. It all culminated with Operation Archon. As you led the charge into the Praetorium, we were right behind you. When the place came crumbling down, most of us were caught in the rubble. I escaped with my life, though many others were less fortunate. Having dragged myself free from the rubble, I sought a way out. It was then that I encountered none other than Balthar. On the verge of death, the gods had delivered to me the man whose conquest had robbed me of everything. I was poised, ready to extract my revenge, and then he spoke. I will beg I will not beg for mercy. I only ask that you stay your hand a while longer. I cannot die until I've rid the world of the Ascian men. For millennia, mankind has danced their tune, but no more. Then, once we are finally free, my life is yours to take, for the taking. I would have struck him down there then had I not sensed truth in his words, so I decided to grant him a stay of execution, joined him on his hunt. All this time I've kept a close eye on Guy, though he's ever on the watch for pursuers, he has granted me ample opportunity to play him if I so chose, and I still might, shows even the slightest sign of betraying our agreement. But for now, the Ascians are my chosen quarry. If they are indeed the ones pulling the Empire's strings, then it shall not be ended until they have been eradicated. Every last one. Though I could not have saved my kin, there are those who may yet be spared the horrors of war. Unfortunately, dealing with the Ascians wait until we have brought an end to Garlemald's weapon project. Though we may have vanquished two of the new weapons, we must make every effort to prepare for whatever the Garleans throw at us next. Perhaps Severa can tell us whether the Ironworks engineers have uncovered any information. I like his staff and want. I want that staff. I'm gonna look this up. Um, I'm going to post a question in a Discord I'm in that has. I'm just posting a question in the Astral Library chat, which is a Discord I am in, because um they have a Final Fantasy 14 chat, and I'm asking if anyone knows how to get this Black Mage weapon that he has, because I fucking want that. Look at that. Anyway, I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break. have returned. I suspect. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this staff because apparently they have no clue what it is. Okay. Okay. I'm going to look for how to. I just got an answer as to how to obtain, as to the name of the staff. So now I'm gonna look up how to. Uh, okay, so it is able to be bought on the market board. I am going to quickly buy that because I fucking want. I want. I want that staff. Apparently, it's viable. Oh, I accidentally talked to him. I'd rather you didn't share what we discussed with my traveling companion. It would only complicate matters. I am going to. Is there right here? No. Okay. The Ironworks engineers are still at work dismantling the Sapphire weapon and investigating the current Cliff Magitech facility. Though they have yet to make their report, they may have some news to share at this juncture. Please wait here a moment. Apparently it's a level 70 Black Mage weapon. We've yet to finish our investigation, but I can give you a preliminary report. Were you able to recover anything? Before abandoning the facility, they'd attempted to destroy anything they couldn't take with them, including many of their research materials. Luckily, some information related to Sapphire weapons combat data was intact. Judging by what we saw during the battle, it was extracted from Regalia von Hydrus, correct? It also appears that the Sapphire weapon was actually in an incomplete state, and therefore unable to perform at full capacity. Even so, it was immensely powerful. Had they been given the chance to finish it before we arrived. Who knows how it would have ended. Indeed, we may not be so fortunate next time, so we must prepare for the worst. The Ironworks will continue to investigate the Sapphire weapon and look into possible countermeasures. The echo afforded you a glimpse into the conversation between Rekon and Rex prior to the weapon's deployment. Do you remember anything other than any other day? Improvements were made to the synthetic oversight system to prevent malfunction. Then it was never their intent to create a manifestation of Neil Van Darnus. But there's one thing that was intended. Oversoul. Its activation results in the pilot being absorbed by the cold, killing them in the process. Rex and Rekon were fully aware of this, were they not? Then the death of the pilot was by design all along. Alphonse, how could you? Sacrificing your own siblings to fuel these accursed war machines. Surely there is no cause worth paying such a price. Aye, nothing more precious than family. This nightmare is far from over. It appears that Rex has fled with the remaining weapons, and we can assume that Alphonse has every intention of sending them into battle. We must find a way to disable them before Oversoul can be activated. I've seen enough death. I do not wish to see it. Then there is no time to waste. Let us be about it, guys. Severa, you're in charge here. Keep Sid and his safe while we carry out the investigation. Understood. Please see that no harm comes to Gaius. While we're gone, I need you to relay everything to the Resistance troops. Your first-hand account proves useful. If there's any developments, we'll be sure to contact you. Nope. I don't like the G-Warrior fight. You inspect it. But before we turn this in, I am going to... You know what? We're gonna have the fun way of return spelling. Bakums. The Sapphire New Exchange, and I want the Holodrum What level is my black mage? 70? Yeah, he can use it. I am putting this in my glamour dresser immediately. The Petitioner's Coat. Simply for this work. Ooh, this could work for a... No, 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 no. The Expeditioner's Coat. And this on instead. Nah, the thigh-high boots work better for my character. Yep, we're getting this clan. That. Okay. Reason we're getting this set is because this is actually the rapier. Ah, right there. Yep, that works. Okay. It's dyeable? No. Scratch that. Uh... Yep, that works. That one's dyeable. Putting that in this glamour dresser. There we go. The reason we're doing this Adventurers Guild, it's so we've matched the Shadowhunter, who are the people we are working with for this quest line. Expeditioner's coat. Expeditioner's boot. Another separated. Expeditioner's gloves. And the boots, then the pants, then the body. That's it. Main hand, off hand. This. This. Okay. We're gonna put this on. Red. Black. 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 I was very late. No, we have our Shadow Hunter decked. Ooh, that rapier looks rather nice. Now we match. Actually, I'm gonna wait. Set up black. I think it fits better with the Shadowhunter aesthetic. Now we have our Shadowhunter outfit. To match the quest we are doing. Germania. Now continue on with the Shadowhunter questline. Or rather, continue on with the weapon questline that involves the Shadowhunters. Actually, Welcome back. It sounds like you've been on quite the journey, all the way to Turncliffe. And judging by the fact you made it here in one piece, I trust everything went according to plan. What an astonishing account. I wouldn't mind putting that key warrior through paces myself. Certainly a lot more stimulating than supervising this rabble, I'd imagine. Anyway, as before, I'll compile the information into a report and leave it over there for your perusal, should you feel so inclined. If we hear anything from headquarters, we'll be sure to pass it on. Meanwhile, in the 7th Legion World headquarters, I've come to deliver my report, Lord Balance. So you've returned, young Alfred. Or was it Like, not that it really matters, of course. I hear that you, your darling brothers and sisters, have allowed the sapphire weapon to fall into the hands of the enemy. You tell me it isn't so. I'm afraid that it is the case. That is the case, Lord Valance. Oh, come now. No need to be so sullen. As they say, to err is human, to forgive divine. And you know how forgiving I can be when it suits me. So tell me, whatever is your name, who was, whatever it is, or whatever your name is, who was able to best the sapphire weapon? Our sources state that it is that the one known as the Warrior of Light was assisted by Sid Garland and Gaius Van Lord. Gaius. Yes, it seems he's quite probable maker of light. Defecting from Garlemald, assassinating the Emperor, next, whatever next. Oh, well, there's no use crying over spilled. Speaking of which, I've become quite the connoisseur since arriving in Orlit. This particular variety comes from a rare beast breed of cow, you know. Only 100 of them in existence and prepared every day, pampered every day of their lives. As they are quite valuable until their milk dries up, that is. Yes, they are quite valuable until their milk dries up. When it does, they are sent to the slaughterhouse, like all the rest, for that is their life, their lot in life. to be discarded once they have served their purpose. Did I create the Ruby and Sapphire weapons so that you could deliver them gift wrapped to the enemy? I can see it now. Sitting on Garland, rubbing his hands with glee at the technological marvels we've bestowed upon him. And then you, like Gaius and Balzar, of all people, get the better of you. How do you think this reflects on me, the legatus of this 7th Legion, humiliated by that traitor? Humiliated, I say. There's only one way to deal with worthless provincial filth like you. Wait for me in the oration chamber. You need to be taught a lesson. Yes, my lord. Forgive my intrusion, Lord Valis, but it is time for your meeting with the head of Magitech Development. Oh, how time flies when you're whipping useless soldiers in shade. Yes, I'll be along once I've made myself presentable. Can't have people thinking I've let my standard slip now, can I? What are you doing here? You wish to see me, Lord Lintz? Did I now? Oh yes, that's right. So you are Yali, yes? And you joined the military of your own free will along with your fellow orphans? Such devotion, what an inspiration you see. It is my firm belief that grants love grants us the power to move mountains, overcome the obstacle. Together we shall discover this that lies within. Take my hand, child. I'll show you the way. What a creep. Blood of Emerald. Sid's investigation in Turncliffe has led to startling revelations. It's good to see you, Wolf Mage. I'm pleased to report that Master Garland and the others uncovered a fair bit of useful information at the Imperial facility in Turncliffe. In fact, he'd like you to rendezvous with Gaius in the town square, where he'll reveal what they found. Once you're ready to depart, your escort will lead the way. I think I might as well repair my equipment while I'm here because it's beginning to degrade. All set for the journey ahead? Turn click. Seems that Sid is not here, not in the habit of saying the same thing twice, which must be why he has been waiting for you to arrive to reveal the result of the investigation. Though the Imperials may be gone, the scars they have left on this once peaceful town will doubtless take many years to heal. Now that you are here, perhaps Sid will finally deign to dispense his findings. Severa informed him of Wolfmage's arrival. Thanks for coming. So what have you discovered? To tell the truth, we were lucky to obtain any information at all, considering the lengths which the Imperials went to in covering their tracks. You see, the hangar below was not just used to store the weapons, but played a critical role in their creation. Now we know the code name given to three of the weapons: Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. Obviously, we're all familiar with the first two, but the third is something of unknown quantity. At the very least, this confirms the existence of another of those abominations. At the very least. What are you waiting for? What are we waiting for? Let's go outside. The problem lies in ascertaining its whereabouts. None of the locals have seen anything resembling a weapon being transported either by land or air, which of course leaves only one option. C. According to what fragment the data we were able to recover, the Emerald weapon equipped with aquatic capabilities, much like the Sapphire. Mean that it escaped Turnpike would have gone unnoticed, and could potentially be anywhere by now. But Alphonse plans to have it absorb more primals. Goodbye!
A test of your reflexes!
Yes, a test of your reflexes. Games with duels. Welcome. I am Wolfmage. I am a furry streamer. I am sometimes a bully. Sometimes a Protogen Wolf. Sometimes a Shadows. Sometimes other Protogen. Sometimes a Volley Orc. Right now we are Volley, and we are playing Final Fantasy XIV. I hope you enjoy the stream. Stick around for a while and enjoy. Also, because you're new, there's something I always do. Oop. Let's see. Games with Jules. I have stream avatars, and I always give new viewers a few stars so they can use to have an avatar. Oop. Now, if you don't know what stream avatars is, if you are on PC and you hover your mouse over the game screen, the stream screen, you will see a SA icon where you can choose an avatar. If you are on mobile, it should be where any other applications that are on the stream are, which is above your chat, right below the stream itself, in the right corner. But yeah, now you can get an avatar if you so desire. All the avatars except for 2 of them cost around 20 points. The other 2 cost 200, as those are the ones that I use. The wolf and they're 2 wolf avatars. With all that said and done, I'm getting back to the game. The locals' choice would be Eorzea. The logical choice would be Eorzea. And traveling by sea will allow him to circumvent the front line of Gimlet entirely. The Alliance must be alerted to this at once. Hold your chocobos, Rivera. It seems that the Emerald weapon was still incomplete when the 7th Legion was Ferncliff. It's far more likely that it was transported to another facility in order to add the finishing touches. Your suspicions are correct. That would narrow our search to 2 possible locations: Castro Meridianos and the Rotundo Sea in the Rotundo Sea, and Castrum Orsons in the eastern Lenosia, both of which are known to harbor remnants of the 12th Legion, your former subordinate Gaius. Be that as it may, our objective is unchanged. Paladine, you and Shivera may make your way to Castrum Orsons, while Wolf and I head for Castrum Mariam. Should we locate the Emerald weapon, we will give the signal to dispatch the G-War and eliminate it before it can be activated. Sorry to disappoint you, but we are still repairing the damage it sustained during the encounter with the Sapphire weapon. While Alagon machinery has its uses, it's a bugger to find replacement parts in a pinch. We've actually been working to expand its already impressive arsenal, but the hero warrior itself is in no fit state for combat. While I'm aware this is far from adequate replacement, I can provide an armworks girl? I don't know how to say that word. To help both Mage and Gaius reach cast from our I've already sent one to Vesper Bay. The submersible. That's the word I can read. A submersible, eh? I don't much like the sound of that. Perhaps Devera and I could count ourselves fortunate that our destination can be approached by land. I pray you have a safe journey. Watch yourself out there, Wolf Mage. And yes, I am wearing this particular outfit for this quest for a reason. This outfit is the closest thing I can find to their outfit. It's time we departed. Let's make our way to Vesper Bay. Oh yay, it takes me all the way out there already. In the event, in the event my attempt to bypass the Castrum's security fails, this submersible of SIDS had best be able to withstand Imperial weaponry enough for us to escape. As per Master Garland's instruction, the submersible is ready when you are. But before you depart, I have received some scraps of intelligence regarding your opponent from my colleagues in Turncliffe. Apparently, it uses some sort of levitating and like appendages, 6 of them, in fact, though we are not quite sure what purpose they serve. It sounds like having eyes in the back of your head might come in handy, but that's all we know, I'm afraid. You have our thanks. After all, forewarned as is forearmed. If the emerald weapon has indeed been transported to the castrum, it would need to enter via the docks. We shall do likewise. As one may expect, there are measures in place to keep out intruders, but this secret, the security system can be tricked into recognizing us as Imperial vessels. That said, infiltrating the facility is the first step. Should the emerald weapon be activated, it is only a matter of time before the pilot uses oversoul. We must silence the war machina before this happens, and failing that, grant the poor soul at the helm the mercy of a swift death. Had these wounds healed more quickly, I could have gone with you, but I fear I would slow you down. As such, I shall provide what support I can from afar. Whatever happens, the emerald weapon must be defeated at all costs. And Castrum Marinum is now accessible. Like it's a 14 wait time. Survey friends online who are high enough level. Hmm. And farming, okay. Let's see. Anyone else online that I could ask? Well, I guess I could do some farming while I wait. Let's see. Let's see if a tank gets a lower wait time. Granted, I'm in the wrong area to be clamoring, because I want to look a certain way for this particular see if 9 minutes? Okay, how about a healer? Again, I want to look a certain way for this quest line. Ah. Well, first I need to get more gear. Or a healer. Okay. Return. So, for my healer, I need body armor, weapon, wristlets, and one ring. And one ring. That should do the trick. That's a... Five-minute wait time for a healer. Nine-minute wait time for a tank. Then, for DPS, it's a 14-minute tank. Fine, I'll do a 14-minute wait time. Not much of a difference. Guess I can do seasonal event stuff while I wait. Yeah, I need a total of 10 of these. I have 7. That's one more medal. I need 2 more. We're going to be going back and forth between these 2 fates until the duty finder is up. Another one, I need 1 more. No middle. I still need 1. I have someone knocking on my door. 1 moment. I have returned. Just in time for that one to end. I had to go take my meds. And in a bit, I'm going to have to go take dinner. Oh, I missed the duty finder. Fuck. I know this is not how you typically play Summoner, but I am sad that I missed the duty finder. There we go. There's the last medal I need for that particular minion. Minion guide. That one is done. Lower Lenosha, Western Lenosha, Upper Lenosha, Outer Lenosha, that's the one I did. That one next. So basically how this frickin' event works is you have to do fates in certain areas to get certain minions to drop certain medals. Once you get 10 of said medals, you can get a weapon. However, the medals do not always drop, and the more medals you have in your inventory, the longer it takes. Sadly, I'm trying to get all the medals in a single area before going to in. There we go. Which requires me to do fates in a loop. Good thing I do this quick run of these. And again, the stream does say party, playing with viewers, so any viewers that want to join me to make the Duty Finder queue shorter, or just follow me around, they can do so. Another middle, leaving 3 more for that minion. Sadly, blue mages are here to ruin my day. And they ruined my day by stealing the kill. I am intent on getting through this storyline. Sadly, as a DPS, I don't get many. Helping. I might go in this as a tank. Oh, you don't need to have the yokai watch on. Get the legendary medals. That's good to know. If I have any friends who are willing to heal for me, nope. There we go. Oh look, some people are actually... Please don't freeze missile the enemy, you stupid blue mage. Please and thank you. Lucky for me, the another thing that blue kids do is freeze vibrate. That really annoys me. Pedals. We are going to be doing this until I frickin' get the frickin' duty finder to pop. Hopefully happens soon. Okay, that is 9 medals. One more for this minion. And chat, the reason why I am doing this freaking event is because I have nothing else to do while I freaking wait for the duty finder. So I could be doing Alize's quest, but I don't want to start the main scenario quest until I freaking do the side quest I'm trying to do. Yay, it popped! This is it, the Emerald Weapon. I've been expecting you, Hero AV. Look, Father, this is the power that we can find, and Mark 5 Anti-Icon Warp Machina, the Emerald Weapon. Okay, so I open up by something you. Oh, come on, why can't I target the weapon? Thank you. Oh, fuck me. Open as right. Right as in right of passage, not right as in left. Ah. Tacos will be tacos will be. A big fat tacos, a big fat tacos. Ow. Fat tacos are big, fat tacos are big, fat tacos are big. Suggest me or does it like these are a little easier than first than they and I have been yeeted off this yeeticus to leadicus. Not even you can beat the Emperor's finest. Activating orders. Veilstar combat data ready. Initializing compounds. This is get by. Rex, you don't. What have you done? What is the meaning of this? What's that glow? This is Whirlwind, at the time of the invasion. The synthetic horrors might be causing this. What are you doing? This is some epic tunes. This is some epic tunes. So it ends. But why would Rex throw his life away for this? Are you alright? You're right. Even if I am ever to learn that I must concentrate on the task at hand. Of course we do not need to wait for Sid. The analysis to tell us whose combat data was used on this occasion. The gals it galls me to think that my techniques and strategies could be so closely replicated. Nevertheless, the observation I made during the battle may yet prove useful. As a matter of fact, that was not the only information I was able to gather. The intercepted a signal that revealed the troops stationed here were permitted to withdraw, seemingly in return for assisting the 7th Legion. They must have known that the Alliance would follow the Emerald Weapon here sooner or later, and made good on their escape. Meaning, the way is now clear for Sid to inspect the Mormachina's remains. We got here as soon as we could. Not that we could have done anything to prevent the tragedy. From what we know, it seems that Emerald Woodwood was alm for alm a great deal more powerful than the previous two. If this is allowed to continue, who knows what sort of monstrosity the Legion will conceive next. Nevertheless, Mage has once again proven himself capable of overwhelming the worst the Empire has at its disposal. You may be relieved to hear that Castrum Orsons was free of anything resembling a weapon. Fortunately, it was also devoid of any useful, and we came away empty-handed. In all honesty, part of me wishes we had never found the Emerald Weapon. Perhaps then Rex would not have been forced to make the ultimate sacrifice. I only hope that he finally at peace. We will do what we can to spare others from sharing his fate. And I and the Ironworks will search this place from top to bottom for clues as to the 7th Legion's plans. Before that, allow me to keep the area for booby traps and the like. I would not put it past the Imperials to have left a few surprises for us. Agreed. I'll go with you. With that in mind, I'll begin my examination of the Emerald Weapon. Carefully, that is. Alphonse, knew all this time, didn't you? Malicidia and Rakon too. Everyone except me. And you, Rex? Yes, that's what this synthetic foresight system is. A fusion between pilot and core is the key to Oversoul. And unless we use it, we don't have a chance of beating Father's found friend. They stand between us and the primals, without which the weapons will never reach their full potential. We thought that if you knew the truth about Oversoul, you'd try to stop us. Of course I would, but what I don't understand why all of you are so willing to give your lives for the weapon project. What is it all for? It all began the day Father left. Without his guidance, protection, the Garleans lost any respect they once had for us. But their cruelty pales in comparison to Valis. To him, conscripts are like us are expendable commodities, and and an endless supply of test subjects for his twisted experiments. No matter what they do to us, we will never lose hope. If it is the duty of the strong to lead, we will become strong and protect those who cannot protect themselves. The weapon project will give us the strength. We will create a world where people like us can live without fear of persecution. We want you to see this new world for yourself, Ali, even if we must give our lives to attempt a reality. But why me? The years spent serving the Empire have changed us all. Except you, Ali. Even after everything, you're still the caring, innocent girl we grew up with. More than any of us, you deserve and happiness. That's what we all agree. Ali, listen to me. Right now, soldiers assigned to watch over us have been called away to the capital. Now is our chance to get you out of here. Then why don't you come with me? If Alphonse and I were to run away now, they'd force others to take our place. We can't let that happen. This is our way of upholding the ideals Father instilled in us. Our lives are a small price to pay for where let's. So, how can you expect me to leave you behind? I won't do it. We will forever be your side out, Ally. Rex, take her to the holding cell. No, let me go. Now, win or lose, the plan to hand over the cast from the father. Is that right? Yes. They'll take Ellie into their custody. before the Garleans return, while you will be free to pilot the Emerald weapon without her interfering. We can set her. Let her hit. Let her hinder the completion. We can't let her hinder the completion of the weapon project. Counting on you, Alphonse. Don't let our sacrifice be in vain. Rex, you've forgotten what I told you. You mustn't use Olber's. Can't lose you two. We both know I can't win without it. Besides, we need the combat data of the Emerald weapon fighting at its peak if we're to have a chance at perfecting synthetic oversight system. You know, I'm not the sort to do things by halves. Forgive me, Rex. Don't you worry about me. If this is where I meet I'll do it with a smile on my face. The rest is up to you, Alphonse. This is the girl you spoke of, yes? She was locked in a cell. I saw no harm in letting her out. I can't say for certain, but it seems she's been through quite an ordeal. No. Why, Rex? Why? Gaius, once you've extracted the core, we'll take it back to Turncliffe for analysis. Perhaps she could come with us. There's no use in her staying here. This is a very sad quest line. But I think we've done enough of this quest line for today. I'm done streaming for now. Tomorrow, or whenever I stream, we will continue the quest line and finish it. And then do some more MSQ. But until next time, I hope you guys enjoyed my stream. I hope you guys stop by again. Until next time, I've been Wolf Mage 1011, and I'll see you guys then.